Hello everyone, I am leaving on a 1-week trip to Cancun, and in today's video I wanted to share with you guys what I did for a week leading up to my trip so that way I could be vacation ready. So keep watching to see what I do for my vacation prep. Enjoy! Hello everyone! So in today's video I am going to be sharing with you guys what I did to get vacation ready. And the first thing that I did was I'll usually do a combination of legs and back and arms. I do have a couple of more in-depth workout videos that I've done in the past, and I do plan to do some in the future. You guys, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I had a really scary encounter at the gym, and this was the only time that it ever happened, but there was a guy there who kept repeatedly hitting on me, and when I had told him to stop, he actually blew up in my face. He was being really disrespectful of my boundaries, and he was being really aggressive with me. So I had actually brought it up to management, and they told him to pretty much just leave me alone. And he hasn't bothered me since, but that encounter really did kind of shake me up a little bit for a couple of weeks even after that encounter. And I know a lot of girls that don't go to the gym specifically for this reason, that it is a very male-dominated space and they don't feel safe there. So I definitely wanted to share my thoughts on the encounter that I had. Okay babes, so I just got done with the gym. Okay, so I'm gonna be really real with you guys. I took a really long break from the gym just because I was having problems with like this guy at the gym getting really comfortable with me and like not respecting like my boundaries. And right when I set a boundary, like that is exactly when this dude just blew up in my face. And I was just like, what the heck? How are you gonna get mad at me for setting a boundary for myself? So long story short, I took 2 weeks off from the gym just because I got scared. I got really scared. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, wait a minute, like, how are you gonna scare me out of a place that I pay for? This is just one of those things where it's like a learning lesson. And I hate that I had to be that way. But yeah, it is a learning lesson where it's like, oh, you know what? I'm in there, I'm getting my stuff done, and then I'm leaving. I know how much I preach about like going to the gym and having it be a good place, but that was crazy to me because that was my first ever encounter, having like a scary encounter with another person at the gym. And I was just like, it really threw me for like a mental loop. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, it just scared me. But after that, like I've never had any problems after that. But anyways, we did our workout, we're feeling good, and I'm back in it. And I think that's the part that makes me feel really good. We're back at it and we are feeling good. Moral of the story is don't let all these little boys get in the way of your best self, okay? Period. And speaking of my best self, I decided to treat myself to a pedicure. Now, I rarely ever go and get a pedicure, and it is something that like I get nervous going for just because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want like people touching my feet or anything like that. So I'm being pretty vulnerable right here, showing you guys me getting a pedicure. But it felt so nice. Like I understand why people really like going to the salon, whether that be for a pedicure or a manicure or just any sort of beauty service. It really does help to make you feel like you're worth it. And it really did help to make me feel really special in such a small little detail such as, you know, painting my toes. And then for dinner, I actually had a hot pot, which is pretty much a big family-style home-cooked meal together. And you guys can already tell that my dog's favorite person in the world is my dad. Look at her. And it is just such a great comfort food, and it also just helps to like bring everyone together. We are just surrounded by good food and we just have a really great time together. And this is honestly just one of my like most favorite comfort meals. After having dinner with my family, I started packing like crazy, and I actually have a whole separate video if you wanted to see more in depth on what I brought with me. I will link that video right here for you guys so you guys can check it out, and that just goes more in depth with what I was packing. This is just a short little like snippet or preview of what I was packing. Okay, Okay, girlies, we are back in my room, and oh my gosh, today was such a hectic day. I went to work and I literally had to get everything done because I was like, girl, you are not going to see me until I'm back from this trip. So I was like, oh, I need to make sure that I've got all of my ducks in a row. I got to make sure that everything that I'm doing is right. After that, I went to go get my toes done. Oh my gosh. And they actually matched my nails. I did a little French tips. Did I get ripped off? Like, is no one gonna tell me that doing your toes costs you like $40 these days? Girl, I did not know. Oh my gosh, but I guess that's normal. But I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, last time I went to go get my toes done was probably like a year ago, and it was only like $30, but now it's $40. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened, but yeah. Anyways, that's the tea. The salon that I went to is called Blossom, and that one was pretty cool because they were able to see me right away. It was really quick service. Nothing bad to say. I'm just kind of like, whoa, shocked that I didn't know how expensive it was going to be. But yeah, anyways, oh my gosh, I am feeling so drained. I literally just took a shower and I am like finally getting like into the mood where I'm just like, I'm back home, you know? But yeah, my skin is going through it. I have like this like little like eczema patch here, and then I have like some like eczema over here too. Oh, I just kind of want to wind down and just set a good intention for the trip and just kind of talk to you guys about that and just really just get in like the mindset of vacation mode and just turning it off, you know, turning everything off and just focusing on me because I need it. I've been working so hard and I am doing such a good job, and I feel like this is such a nice reward for me, for myself, because I'm just like, dang, like, you know what, girl, you have been working really hard. You need a vacation. Dang, I'm just feeling so grateful because it's just like, I know that not everyone gets to go on vacation, and I know that that is a luxury for me to have. I don't really get to go on vacation too often, but it's like, dang, when I do, I feel like it's so deserved, and it's just like, just so needed and just so nice. And it's just like, dang, I know that like even to get to go on vacation like once a year is a privilege in itself. What's super cool is that I actually have these little feet masks, so I thought I would do one now because they're freshly done, and I was like, oh, that could be part of my prep too, because it's just like, oh, it just really fits with the theme. So I'm super excited to try this out. I've never done this. So I don't know if it's just me, but like I think that every single year, usually around the holiday time, like my skin goes through it. Like every single part of me just like sheds, where it's just like, dang, my lips are like super extra chapped. So I have like this super glossy lip balm on just so that like my lips stay like nice and hydrated, and like you guys can tell here like my eczema is showing through on like both sides, and it's just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like an alligator right now, for real. Okay, let's try this out. Aww, they come in like Hello Kitties. How cute. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I've never done a foot mask before. I have no idea how to do these, but like obviously you rip it here and then you put your feet in, and then this. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh, and it's strawberry cream scented. I totally forgot about that. It does smell like strawberry cream. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my foot in it like that. Once done. I got it, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that's actually really fun. These are cute. Okay. Dang, if you ever want to feel girly, I would definitely go to the nail salon, at least to get like your manicure or your pedicure. Okay, they are on. Let me set a timer for 20 minutes because honestly, I don't go that often, but going this time, I literally felt like super pampered, and I totally get the appeal of it. And I feel like we usually get like lost in everyday life where we forget to like do some of the things that like make us feel nice and like put together and at least just like taken care of. And it's just like, I think a really nice way is just to go to the nail salon, or you could do a facial. Like this is my DIY facial where I'm just gonna be doing this one at home. But I had thought about going to an actual spa that does facials, and I just opted for at home because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm already so tired, and I didn't even know how late like all of them open. So I feel like face masks are always like a really nice, like budget friendly way to be able to bring that spa experience to your house. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Whenever I put this on, I'm always reminded how good it feels, and I'm just like, why don't I do this more often? And then like, I just always forget about it, and then I'll do it again, and I'm like, why don't I do this more often? That's just how the cycle goes for me. Okay, this is on really well. Loving it. If you guys didn't know, I usually always like to drag whatever is left over down to my neck, just because you do not want to be neglecting your neck. I think someone said that like your neck is like the first place that shows like signs of aging and wrinkles, and it's just like, I know you guys are looking at your phone like this all day, cause me too. So just make sure to take care of your neck. And like, I know we place so much importance on skincare, but a part of skincare is also like taking care of like your neck area and like this décolletage area. Okay, so let me give you guys the inside scoop. So I feel like 2025 is definitely gonna be my year where a bunch of cool things happen. It's gonna be for everybody, you know? 2025 just sounds right, is what I've been always telling myself. And I'm just like, dang, that year is just going to go so well for me. I don't know why I've been thinking that, but I was just like, dang, that year is gonna be my year for like a whole new life. Like, that year is gonna change my life, and I feel it. I really do. Dang, but oh my gosh, I'm actually just really proud of myself this year. I feel like this year in 2024, I literally was conquering my fear of just starting and my fear of just looking stupid. You know, where it's just like, I feel like I've been doing so many cool things, and it's just been from a place of like, oh, just try it out, and like, oh, like, just see what happens. And like, all of this just came about me just being like, oh, you know what? Like, the worst that can happen is that nothing happens. But the best that could happen is that everything changes. And it's just like, why not take that chance? And I know that a lot of people have been thinking the same thing, where they're just like, oh, like, I'm scared to post. I'm scared to start doing any of this stuff because of the people that I have. Start a new one. Like, I literally like deleted everything. It's just blank, and like, I never look at it. And I've just been really happy just being able to like detach from anyone's preconceived notions of me, because it's just like, dang, like, that isn't me anymore. Like, whoever you thought I was, like, that's not me. And it's like, dang, it always comes from people who literally will never talk to you in real life, but they will always talk about you behind your back. You know what I mean? And I've had that so much, where it's just like, dang, like, there's been so many instances where a lot of people just had preconceived notions of who they thought I was, how they thought I would act, and like, oh, just everything under the sun. And it was just like, dang, they never took the chance to like talk to me personally, get to know me personally, and they just took whatever they were thinking and they just ran with it. Which is totally fine. I'm not in control of that. What I am in control of is me and like who has access to me. And I just switched that, where it was just like, you know what, actually, I don't want you guys to have access to me if you guys are not like fully there for me, you know? And it wasn't until I started looking at that profile that I started realizing, where I was just like, dang, like, this is a whole different person. This is a whole different girl. Like, that's not me. And this just feels a lot more authentic to me. Like, the fact that I get to just be here in like my pajamas and just have like these super cute little polar bear ears, doing like a face mask, just pretty much just genuinely talking, is how I want to show up and be perceived online. You know, like, I don't want to feel like I have to hide behind filters, because I was literally using filters for everything, and like, I did not feel comfortable showing up on my own social media page with my natural, normal skin and without makeup. Like, I was doing the most for who? All of this to say is that, like, if your social media doesn't feel like yours and you don't feel like you're in control of whatever you get to post, then I would really strongly suggest just like scrapping it and starting a new one. You know? Yeah, honestly, my number one thing for 2025 is I really do want to push more with posting on YouTube. And I really just want to see like where this is gonna go. I have no idea, but honestly, I just feel like something just feels right, and I just feel like it would suck if I just stopped right now when it's like, oh, right around the corner there might be something crazy and amazing for me. And I just feel like there's space here for everybody. Honestly, like, not to sound like super sappy or anything like that, but like, thank you guys for allowing me to do this. Like, thank you guys so much for giving me a space where I feel the need to do like these like vacation prep videos, because if it wasn't for me filming it and showing it to you guys, I probably would not have done like half the things that I'm doing, such as like this, and like sitting down and taking care of myself and like actually just going through my thoughts. Like, it really is the fact that like I'm actually feeling like I'm talking to you guys, where I get to like actually sort out my thoughts. So it's really weird because now I don't even think of it as like me talking to a camera. I'm really thinking of it as like me talking to a friend now, where it's just like I feel like you guys are making me a better person, you know? And I think that's just so sweet, where it's just like, dang, like I would never do any of this stuff for myself. I'm just like filled with like so much excitement, and I'm filled with like so much like joy and happiness. And it's just like, dang, like the fact that I would not have done this like if it wasn't for you guys, you know? And I'm just so excited to just see where all of this goes. I'm so excited to learn and grow from you guys and like grow alongside you guys, and I'm just so excited to see where all of this where all of this takes me, you know? It's like I have no idea, but like it's like just like the thought and the feeling of having a dream and having something to work towards that really is fulfilling in some way, you know? Yeah, where it's just like, dang, like I feel so, something just feels so right, and I just think something amazing is gonna happen. Oh, okay, so the timer's up, so we're not ready to remove all this, and with that, that's pretty much the end of this video. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that looks, super glossy. Dang, okay you guys, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I am so excited for what is to come next, and I will see you guys in the next one.